gonna be a scorching day, just like it was yesterday. Probably get thunderstorms this afternoon. Haven't seen any live birds this morning, but I've heard them. I've only seen one wallaby. Fancy that! Someone desperately needed a band-aid while they were out here and decided not to take their rubbish home. Just thought I heard. I'm being like the dog on the beginning. Stop, start, stop, start. That's a terrible smelling fox. Look what he does to me. He loves twisting around my legs. Did you hear that bird? Wait a minute. That's a catbird. Hear it? There it goes. There's so many birds going off at the moment. That one. That's a catbird. That one. We have water for the animals, but there's no bees. Normally there's bees, but because of that mite that got introduced into Australia last year, we don't have any bees. Oh, Turbo says I'll have a taste. Last year, before the mite, this pond, this puddle was absolutely covered in bees. Not anymore. They've all gone. Hear that catbird? There it is. There's so many bird noises at the moment. That one. It's called a catbird because it sounds like a cat. Hi, how are you? the size of that. That's a log. I'm not sure if it came from that stump. No, they're been hand cut by a big saw, not a chainsaw. Same with this one. You can see there where they've notched it out to put a piece of wood in to stand up on, so they can cut it. I don't know why they didn't take that. It looks like it's been there for a long time. There's that catbird. Hopefully we'll see a lyrebird in a minute. Catbirds are green, like the forest, just green. They look like a female. And I've forgotten the bloody name. Bowbird. All bowbirds when they're born and grown up until maturity are green. They look like females. It's not until the males mature that they go black and then start collecting blue and yellow. We had a bowbird on our property years ago when my kids were little, and they got Legos, like little Lego men, and they're blue and yellow. And then we went and I was homeschooling, we were doing nature study, and I took them to the male bowbird's nest, and yes, there was two of the girls, blue and yellow Lego men, in his nest. Oh, I think it's called a bow. That's why they're called bowbirds, because they get like grass, like native grass tufts, and make a pathway through the middle of them, and kind of like do a roundish tunnel through the grass, and then decorate it with blue and yellow. Oh, whatever. We can smell fox. I can smell a fox really bad. Check out the bend in that tree. Thank you very much. I think we've missed bowbirds. No, sorry. I mean the lyrebirds. If I'm out here at, say, 5:30 in the morning, that's when you'll see them. We're coming up to Cockridge. I can hear a different bird noise. I don't know what it is. Gosh, there's some big trees here. Look at that one out there. Sorry. It's huge. That's good. It's only scrubland. It's not proper rainforest. Check these out. Where are they? They're bluish purple violets. Look at these. Oh, it sounds like she laid an egg. She's stopped now. There, look. Sorry about that, guys. Aren't they gorgeous? Yeah, there's a good spread of them. They're right along this bank. They're so sweet. Honestly, I would hate to see something go wrong with this ecosystem. I know we've had a large amount of introduced species that are damaging what's been here for thousands of years. Humans as well. But I must admit, at least we're not like Florida with all those snakes that have killed nearly every natural species over there. Wiped it out just about. There's no rabbits, there's no raccoons. The deer have gone. Even the other native snakes have gone. Even mountain lions, or what are they? Bobcats, that's them. We did have an egg broken here before Max the cockroach. Hey, look, that's number 2 egg. Look. Turbo. Turbo. Here. Alright. There's that one. Of course we're going to find eggs everywhere here. Well, you're very lucky. You got an egg this morning. Oh, so Z? Is it Z? Yeah, I know. I I I just love walking with the camera rolling so everybody gets to see the beauty. Did you finish? Something is stealing the eggs. I'd say it's crows. Because the owner's not there to collect them this morning. Who knows where they are, but yeah. Crows are careful. They must sit up in the tree and watch the girls. There's one in there. When they lay, can you see her? Sorry. She looks like a good layer too. Oh, there's two. It might be them eating their own eggs, I don't know. I just see the shells on the road. You ready? You finished? Good boy. I'm not going in there looking for eggs. That's not my place. But, you know, if the crows can find them, good luck. Yeah, look. It's called Tallerwood Ridge. Ah, there we go. I call it Cockridge. Because there's so many roosters. There's one there. Strut me stuff. Oh, it's just mayhem in there. Honestly, I couldn't live like that. I mean, I couldn't live with 20 roosters in the morning. It'd do my head in. It does. I've had it. I've lived with roosters. And it did definitely do my head in. So, Mr. Turbo got lucky this morning and got an egg on the road. As fresh as they come, Turbo. Yum, yum. You know, something I haven't seen. We've had stinking hot, like really hot weather. Elusive beacon. And even at this time in the morning, 7:30 in the morning, usually there's this, you'd see a snake for sure. I haven't seen any pythons. What's going off? There's something down there. These little birds are busy at the moment. What is a turbo? Marky's territory. Yep. Sounds like a parrot. Oh no, that's a chainsaw. He's just gone. Got something on my bark. I don't know what they're doing, whatever they're doing. Hopefully it's firewood because they're not allowed to chop any more trees down. They've done their quota. I know this bush hates that noise. I do. Like, yeah, I've got a wood fire, but I come along and pick sticks like that up and burn them. That keeps me going. You know, I don't go and chop a tree down for keep my house warm. One thing I haven't done in a long time. Alright, stay there. See how much I've hugged it? It's got a dent in it. This is called an oak tree. And you can tell by the rough bark. This is a good size for an oak tree. They don't get very big because they're very slow growing hardwood. And I mean hardwood. And it's got this beautiful, beautiful red fleck through it because of the bark. Better pick the dog up. Stand still. Good boy. How ironic. It's a nature walk, bush walk, with a chainsaw going on in the background. Really does sound like they're about to chop a tree down, doesn't it? Makes you wonder why. He's got plenty of timber down there, like fence posts and offcuts. Yeah, it's not firewood, is it? He's already logged. Like they've logged about 3 years ago, 4 years ago. They logged 4 years ago. And then he logged at the same time. 3 of them got together and they all logged at the same time. And once private property logs, they're not allowed to come back and log for another 20 years. Well, that's what they say. See how open it is? It's very open. It never used to be that. It was very thick in there. He's kind of tree. He's kind of big tree. We're going to hear it soon. There's the log dump that they made. And you see, they leave trees like that big one, because they're not straight. And it's probably hollow. That's why it's got all the lumpy, bumpy things on it. The burls, as they say. Wait. All the animals will be scattering. Except for the possums. The possums can't get out if they're in the tree. So he's down there having a go. Hey, sorry about that. Somebody's run over a wallaby and nobody checked to see if there was a baby inside it. That is so sad. This is like a highway for them. You can see their little holes where they run in and out of. And their tracks. Go on, Turbs. Good boy. And this is where they love resting in the sun. Is up on these grassy hills. Just checking. Yeah, so that's sad that nobody checked to see if she had a baby in her pouch. Me, I always stop. I always stop and look if they're fresh enough. And I do take them home if they're fresh enough and say thank you to them for their life and butcher them up for the animals and share it around the community. And then I tan the hide. I've got one salting at the moment. So, yeah, that's a bit sad. That's a waste to me. A waste of life. You just need to stop and look and see like that. That is a clear wallaby hole. Because you know, they love to get up there and rest. It's a bit late now because it's getting hot. Extremely hot. Coming across young Peter. That's his cross. He passed away here. Excuse me, on a motorbike accident. That's where his body was found when they had the accident. And it was three of us. It was me, my ex-partner and best mate. And Pete was living just over there. And I was in the lead, and then the best mate overtook me just back there. And he flew around this corner. I don't know, they were both a little bit in the middle of the road when they shouldn't have been. And our mate was just there, broken jaw, broken leg. And I couldn't get my motorbike started again to go and get help. And the ex-partner went and got help. And yeah, young Peter was 15 and told his mum that morning, that lunchtime, I'm just going for one more ride, Mum. He sure did. He went for one more ride and he never came home. That was a very sad day. And our mate that was there, he had a broken jaw, a right leg that was broken in 4 places, a torn shoulder muscles and nerves on his right arm that was never able to be used ever again after this, and internal injuries that were shocking. And he survived another 10 years after that accident. Alright guys, I'm here. Get up. Thanks for watching. Have a good, safe day, and God bless.